First up, though, let's get Mr. Marr's review of the Ford F-150, Mike.
Yes, sir. We're talking about the 2025 Ford F-150 4x4. It's a Super Crew with the STX package on it. Now, this is the 14th generation of the F-150, long-standing big seller. This was introduced in 2021 for this generation of it. The final assembly plant was in Dearborn, Michigan. It actually comes in considered available 6 standard trim levels: the XL, the STX, XLT, the Lariat, Platinum, and then you get the King Ranch. Now, you got 2 more, the Trimmer, the Raptor R. They're all kind of out by themselves on it. But the really interesting thing about this is you got the 6 different trim levels. All 6 of them, you can get 3 different cab levels. All 6 of them can get 3 different bed lengths, and all 6 of them, you can get your choice of 6 engines. So there's like 70 or 80 combinations that you can put together to find you an F-150 that you want. Now, we are in the STX Super Crew, so this was down in the lower trim levels, which we don't get very often out of the press fleet, so I was kind of interested to see how it worked out. It is 5-passenger, cloth seats. Up front, we had the LED reflector headlamps, had LED fog lamps, got a power tailgate lock. We were rolling on some really nice 22-inch aluminum wheels. And just for future reference, it comes with a 36-gallon fuel tank on it. Fill that baby up once in a while. Now, the interior, we had the 12-inch. All of the F-150s now come with a 12-inch center stack screen. That's just standard across the trim levels, the whole line. We had the rear view camera, so it makes it really nice to be able to have that. Now, because we were in the STX, we had the column shifter, not the console shifter. We also had to use a key, not a push button. So this was kind of down.
Are you complaining?
No, I'm saying that this is kind of a stripper model, but it was kind of nice to get in.
I like it. I like that stuff.
Yeah. It did have the front center console, and it's a black STX cloth seats. The front seat was a 40 with a console and a 40. The rear seat is a fold-up 60/40 that has under-seat storage. So now this is a pickup that if you're looking for a pickup, if you don't need all the leather and you don't need all the high-end stuff.
I don't need you telling me what I don't need is what I don't need.
Y'all need to come
Well, I don't need that neither. So, and the thing is, it had the 5.0 liter V8 under the hood. So we had 400 horsepower up around 6,000 RPM. Had a 10-speed automatic transmission.
Nice.
So it ran well, and this was a great driving truck.
Did you bring that over here?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I did. That was that one I drove over there.
That was a good-looking pickup truck, I have to admit. Yeah.
And it worked out. Ken Peabody, the Ford press fleet manager, did a wonderful job. He got that one. I got a different vehicle. This week, I've got the King Ranch version hybrid. Oh, wow. So it makes for a really nice comparison versus the 2 different trim levels.
But, hey, are you going to do any one of those next week?
I was going to do the Mustang next week, but I can do the Ford hybrid.
Well, because the only reason I say that is because I've got the Ram 1500 Longhorn edition sitting in the driveway, $86,000 worth of pickup truck. Yeah. And it's rodeo time, baby.
We'll do the King Ranch F-150 then.
All right then.
And the one we've got, the STX, back to it. You equip it up right, it can tow 12,700 pounds, and it'll haul 1,685 pounds. Again, this is a half-ton truck. Now, the EPA says you should be looking for 16 in the city, 24 out on the highway, 19 combined. I drove it around town a lot, obviously, 220.3 miles, other than the quick run over to your place. So I averaged 16.8 the week I got it. But this is a really nice driving truck with plenty of power. It's got direct steering, and so it really drives and handles really well when you get out on the road. I really like to drive in this truck, particularly when I start looking at the price point on it. Now, the base trim price for the STX is $51,230. We had a few options, pushed it up to $61,780, which, in the grand scheme of things, that's not a bad price for a pickup truck. But if you really get into the stripper model, you can get this thing down to $38,800. Now, again,
that is the dish hubcaps.
Yeah, this is the bottom line. Now, the Ram 1500, if you're looking at something comparable, you're looking at something start about $40,275. The Tundra, $40,090. I actually met somebody that drives the Tundra the other day. And then you can look at the Chevy Silverado for $40,300. Again, it's back like you were talking about the other review. pricing in that category is pretty competitive whenever you get to looking at them. Now, I also found out that I meant to mention that you can get the STX Super Crew two-wheel drive down for $36,000 if you really want to push it. But this is a really nice driving truck. It is a pickup truck. It's not a luxury truck, but it will serve your purposes really well. Great driver, and I enjoyed it. And thanks to Ken Peabody for letting me have that for the week.
Cool.
We love you, Ken Peabody.
Yep.
We've known Ken Peabody forever.
Poof, long time.
Long time. Anyway, great guy. He's up in the Dallas area now. He was down here for a while. Lived down here. Lived down in Galveston. He said, I just can't. I can't. I've got too much to do up here. Okay, we'll go back up there then.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge Circuit.
There you go.